Okay, this next question I'm going to be looking at is an example of a standard solution calculation. Okay, so standard solution is a solution of known concentration and purity. Okay, now in this case here, what this actually is talking about is that they say it's used as a primary standard. Okay, a primary standard is one that you use to calculate other concentrations with. Okay, so it's a standard solution. It has known concentration, known purity. It must be something that's very, very stable. Okay, so some of the keys are it needs to be stable. Okay, because it's something that it breaks down in air or anything like that isn't going to be helpful. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is doing this calculation for our standard solution. So I'm just going to get rid of a couple of these things. Okay, just so that we can actually go through and do the calculation as well. Nice big one. Alright, so our calculation that we're going to be doing, okay, involves doing a concentration equals number of moles over volume. Okay, so to get number of moles, we need to look up here at our question, and we have 1.327 grams of sodium carbonate. Okay, so to get number of moles, we use mass over molar mass. Okay, so in this case we use mass of 1.327, and we divide that by the molar mass of sodium carbonate, which we get from the periodic table. Okay, and that is actually 105.81. Sorry, I just need to do the calculation there. So that gives us our number of moles of sodium carbonate there. Okay, so if we go ahead and actually use that value, okay, our concentration is number of moles over volume. So our number of moles of sodium carbonate that we had was 1.327, and we're dividing that by 105.81. Okay, and then we're dividing that by our volume that we had from our question, which if we go back and have a look, was 250 mils. Okay, so it's 0.25. We convert it into litres. Okay, put that into our calculator, and we get a value of 0.0502 moles per litre. Okay, and we've done this to 3 significant figures, because again, if we go back and have a look at our question up here, mass here was 1.327, so that's 4 significant figures, but the volume that we were given was 250, which could be 2 or 3, but we're going to assume it's 3. 0 to the right is significant in this case, so we're going to give our answer to 3 significant figures. So that's our concentration of our standard solution. Okay, standard solution calculations are pretty straightforward. You just need to calculate number of moles and then divide it by the volume. What you might want to go back and have a look at is just the definition of what a over here, what a primary standard is. So it's a standard that are made of something that's very stable, all right, of known concentration and purity, from which you can calculate other concentrations. Okay, that's really important. All right, hopefully this one's been pretty straightforward as well. As always, go back at it, try it on your own, see how you go, and ask me if you've got any questions. Thanks, guys.